Evening to all of you. I hope you will be fine by God's grace. Let's continue today's class. It is really fantastic, and I just changed little bit in today's learning so that you can change your mood. I can see there are lots of students who are not taking interested to learn the pronunciation with the silent mode, with the silent letters. So I just thought that let's change some of things so that of course you can think some of expressive learning so that you can make interest to learn. I would love to tell you one thing, that somehow if you want to follow your passion and you want to complete your target, you want to have your goal, definitely there's nothing meaning to feel bored. Instead of feeling bored, that I would love to say only one thing: follow your passions with dignity, and determination is really important more than anything. Let's continue today's classes. Hi beta, good evening. Good evening. So I would love to say good evening to all of you, and welcome in this class, Influence Skill Academy, as well as on my YouTube channel, Awesome Blossom English Learner. If you're really liking this video and you are liking this classes, live classes, do not forget to share these classes with your friends as well as with your enemy, because somehow, because of your this only one step of the help, the enemy can do whatever he or she wants. Maybe the person is unable to share with you, but thing is that the person is admiring to you behind you. So for that things, what will you do? You will have to share this video more and more and more, so that of course you can help to many people. As well as I would love to say to everybody, if you are really liking these classes, definitely do not shy to like the video. Let's continue with classic sounds of vocabulary. I just prepared some of vocabulary for you, so that of course you can pronounce with in good way, with classical sound or with successive sounds. I really love to hear when you are pronouncing, when you are speaking at the time. Somehow everybody can speak, but thing is that if you are speaking and you just love to that words while pronouncing, it is more and more influensive way to talk to the people while speaking, not only for the people, in fact for you as well. It is really important, whatever you are speaking, you're really liking it or not. When you will like it, it means somehow you're speaking good, but you are not liking taste, it means somehow you're trying to speak to happy to another's. Try to make happy first of all you, so that of course you can make lots of smile on the another's lips. Let's continue. First vocab is benevolent. Benevolent. The see how the sounds are really sexy. Benevolent. B-E-N-E. Write down in the notepad, please. Benevolent. Benevolent. You will have to learn how to pronounce this word. Benevolent. Benevolent. You will have to take it banvo together, land is separate. Then you will have to combine benevolent. 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 The meaning is benevolent, kindly and generous. Kindly and generous. See, somehow you could say that if you just notice, when we just live in the Indian family, especially this example are really suit on the Indian family. What happened? Then we just live in the joint family. So you can see your parent-in-law or you can see your grandparent. Then they always prefer to help you, to have the stories, to live with you, granddaughters and grandsons. So it means somehow they are trying to help you. So they are so much generous, they are so much kind. So you could say for the old people they are benevolent. लेट्स हैव एग्जाम्पल. समझ में आया ना? इट मीन्स जो लोग हेल्प करते हैं आपके हाउस होल्ड चोर्स में, आपकी हर तरह की डेली रूटीन में जो हेल्प करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑफ बेनुलेंट. क्लियर? द मीनिंग वी विल टेक इट द एग्जाम्पल. द benevolent old man always helped his neighbors with their chores. Clear? आई होप यू गॉट दैट. अगर आपको समझ में आ गया है तो जल्दी से मुझे थम्स अप दे दीजिए. अगर आपको ये वाली vocabulary समझ में आ गई है, फर्स्ट benevolent means kind and generous or helping to somebody with household chores. Clear? The second vocabulary, I love that the sound as well. And I just, I always try to find some of learning with classic way, so that of course we also can make ourselves as influencer way. Let's continue the second vocab. It is that cacophony cacophony. It is the first of all, I would love to share with you the spell of this spelling, so that of course you can write down in the notepad. The second spell is caco, 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 cacophony. Phony, phony, cacophony, cacophony. Cacophony means suppose a harsh or maybe discordant mixture of sound. Suppose somehow, suppose if you can say, whenever I just shoot the video, whenever I just come live, you can listen some of sound from backside, but still I am trying to engaging with you, right? So I always balancing my live classes with my cacophony sounds. It means with my background of mixture sound, which is give which is give to us in the mixture sounds, the chore sounds, utensil sound, somebody's calling, somebody's making tea. There are lots of noise of the utensils. So these are sounds interrupt to us, distracting to the mind. So ma'am, whenever you just come the live classes, then we can listen your cacophony sounds. Clear? So cacophony means that sound is not good, that sound is not clear, that sound is you can listen the somebody can is speaking behind you when you are making the video. So the example, the cacophony, the cacophony, the cacophony of honking horns and shouting voices fill the city streets. Clear? Clear? Or you also could say, I was sleeping in the night and I was listening cacophony sounds when the dogs were barking into the street in the midnight. Clear? The third, and it is also impressive sound, debacle. Debacle. What? Debacle. Debacle. The spelling. You will have to write on the spelling. Debacle. Debacle. What is the meaning of a debacle? It means that you could say a fiasco, or you also could say a sudden and a sudden ignominious failure. It means somehow whenever you do something, but you got rejections, you got failures, you will not be successful, or maybe somehow you did try it very well, but you didn't get the success in your pocket. Somehow you are failed. समहाउ यूर फील्ड. तो जब आप कोई कुछ काम करते हो और आपको सफलता नहीं मिलती, दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑफ डेबैकल. डेबैकल. Okay, let's have example so that you can understand what is the example and how we also can use this vocabulary with that example, right? Let's continue with the sentences. The company's latest product launch was a debacle, लीडिंग टू सिग्निफिकेंट फाइनेंशियल लॉसेस. तब कंपनी ने बहुत सारे डिसीजन लिए, तो क्या हुआ? रिजेक्शंस हुआ, फेल हुआ, और क्या हुआ? कंपनी. क्लियर? लेट्स हैव अ सेकंड एग्जांपल. सपोज we are talking about the debacle. See, I did really great hard work to make the videos. I tried whole day to make at least one video for the recording sections on the Awesome Blossom English Learner. But thing is that I got failed to shoot a video in a day. Because of that, electric power was not supported to me, or maybe some guest came at my home sudden of. That is why I just got debacle. I got debacle to record my video. Still, I did, or I recorded 10 times video in a day. Clear it? The third vocabulary. So I am requesting to you all. I can see there are 9 people, but nobody try to give the like. If you are not ready to give me like, then it is okay. You can dislike this video. It is completely fine. The next vocabulary, and it is the fourth vocabulary, eloquent. Eloquent. See, the sound and your facial expressions should be impressive when you are pronouncing any word. Clear? Especially when you're really happy. And the moment are really happy, the words are really happy, the words are really, engaging with the people, coordinations, and you are trying to connect with you, with the audience. It is really important to have the influensive sound as well as with a great facial expressions. The fourth vocabulary is eloquent. Eloquent means Eloquent means fluent or persuasive in speaking or writing. Suppose if somebody is speaking really good, somebody has a great skill of speaking, or somebody has also great skill of writing. You could say the person is really eloquent. The person is eloquent. It means the person has a great skills of the speaking and writing too, right? तो जो इंसान राइटिंग की स्किल्स में और स्पीकिंग की स्किल्स में बहुत निपुण हो, बहुत अच्छा हो, then you can call, you can consider to that personality. The personality is personality. Clear? Let's see the example so that of course you can understand, right? The politicians, if you just noticing and you try to watch some of videos of web series or some of news, you can see news reporter has a great skills of the speaking, how to deliver his speech or her speech in the news way, so that you can get to know the speech is really horrible, the speech is very surprisable, the speech is very enthusiasm. It means they have very great skills to push the people by the advertisement, and that is why we are ready to we are ready to drop the vote to BJP, or I don't know what are the things. Let's continue with that appropriate example. The politician delivered an eloquent speech. बहुत सुंदर स्पीच दी, एलोकेंट स्पीच, एन एलोकेंट स्पीच दैट मूव द ऑडियंस टू टीयर्स. क्या हुआ जब पॉलिटिशियन लीडर्स ने जो स्पीच दी थी, जो कि बहुत सुंदर थी, एलोकेंट स्पीच थी, for that thing what happened, the audience would start to tear, the audience start to cry. It was, they became emotional. Clear? So if you are really successful to make to somebody by your speech sound, by your eloquent speech, the persons become emotional, then you could say that you have very great eloquent speech and you are the eloquent speaker. Clear it? Next, fifth, and this is the last, furtive. Furtive. Now this is the time to keep writing in the notepad, so that of course you can keep this vocabulary in your notepad. Furtive. Once more, furtive. Furtive. Do you know what is the meaning of furtive? Suppose, for team is, suppose you just try to keep a secrets in you. तुम कोई एक रहस्य रखना चाहते हो. सीक्रेट में सीक्रेट होता है, सीक्रेट का मतलब ही क्या होता है, फर्टिव. फर्टिव मीन्स क्या होता है, सीक्रेट आप कह सकते हैं, ठीक है. एंड बट what kind of secrets you want to keep it, and what kind of furtive is this? सपोज अगर आपने मतलब आप कोई चीज़ छुपाने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, इफ़ यू आर ट्राइंग टू हाइड समथिंग एंड यू डू नॉट वांट टू डिस्क्लोज बिकॉज यू आर फीलिंग गिल्टी और यू आर फीलिंग एम्बेरसिंग somehow when you are trying to face the rejections of the people, and for that things what will happen, then we just start to furtive that furtive that idea, uh, that idea only and only to you, right? So you do not try to keep these things to another persons. You would prefer to keep these secrets in your pocket. You would prefer to keep this फर्टिव आइडिया इन योर पॉकेट. सो फर्टिव का मतलब क्या होता है कि सीक्रेट्स होता है जो आप किसी के साथ शेयर नहीं करना चाहते, और आपको लगता है कि अगर इफ़ आई विल शेयर और इफ़ एनीबडी विल गेट टू नो, समहाउ you will have to face the challenge of guilty or embarrassing. Clear? कि आपको लगता है कि कोई हो सकता है मेरी बेइज्जती होगी या मेरी बेइज्जती होगी, then you will have to go with that furtive secrets. Okay, let's have example so that you can go with that appropriate with the Google. Then you can go with that attempting. Furtive is attempting to avoid notice or attention, typically because of guilty or a belief that discovery would lead to trouble. With an example, let's continue. A furtive glance exchange between two suspects raised suspicions among the detectives. Clear? I hope you got that and you really like this. You really like this today's vocabulary, which I just brought up for you, so that of course you can use with expressive mode as well as influensive mode, and of course with the classic and success sound. Love to hear, and I would love to say bye everybody. Have a great day. Good night, students. Bye.